If you don't know who Tom Brady is, he is the quarterback for the New England Patriots. He is a 5-time Super Bowl champion and now considered to be the GOAT, the greatest of all time when it comes to quarterbacks in the NFL. But he wasn't always a champion. In this video, I'm going to show you how he started with little hope of becoming the GOAT or even good when it comes to the NFL. This video is all about determination, and Tom is a great example of overcoming the odds and training your brain for success by creating and sustaining a determined mindset. But first, if you want to be inspired, educated, and motivated every single day, and you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and let's succeed together. Now back to Tom and how to develop a determined mindset. So what is determination? It is defined as the firmness of purpose, not giving up and overcoming. And Tom is a perfect example of this. He grew up in San Mateo, California, a suburb of San Francisco. And in the 80s, he went to go see the San Francisco 49ers and quarterback Joe Montana, who is also by some considered to be the greatest of all time. After high school, he ended up going to the University of Michigan, where he was 7th on the depth chart at the beginning, and then he worked his way up to be a backup to Bob Greasy for his first 2 years. The next 2 years, he battled his way to the starting position. So even in college, you can see how his determination got him from 7th on the depth chart to a backup, all the way to starter for his last 2 years, where he had some serious success at the University of Michigan. Although he had some success in college, he was not highly sought after in the NFL draft. And maybe this pick of him at the Combine, which is the place where scouts go to look at the up-and-coming players, has something to do with it. He was ended up chosen as the 199th pick in the 6th round, and just so you know, there's only 7 rounds in the NFL draft. His first year at New England, he was a backup to Drew Bledsoe, who had just signed a 10-year, multi-million-dollar deal. So Tom wasn't going to see the field anytime soon. But he kept working and he kept studying because he knew if he had a chance and he got onto that field, he was going to show them. Sure enough, in his 2nd year, Bledsoe got hurt and Tom got to play. Tom made the most of it. It was after the 2nd game where there's a story where Tom saw Robert Kraft, the owner for the New England Patriots, and he walked up to him and he said, "Hi, my name's Tom Brady." And Kraft said, "I know who you are. We picked you 199th in the 6th round of the 2000 draft." And Brady then said, "I'm going to be the greatest Patriot of all time." Kraft probably thought one of 2 things at that point. He probably thought, this kid's delusional or this kid has guts. Since then, Tom has gone on to win 15 division titles out of 17 with the New England Patriots. That is unprecedented. Also, 8 Super Bowl appearances, unprecedented. 5 Super Bowl wins, unprecedented. He's also won 4 MVP awards in those Super Bowls and 3 others as league MVP, amongst other records that he's broken and accomplishments, which I'm not going to go into because there's too many of them. So, how do you develop a determined mindset that's going to lead to success? I'm going to give you 3 keys. First one, you have to know what you want. Knowing what you want comes from within. It's what you want. It's not what society wants you to do. It's not what your friends or family want you to do. It's what you want to do. If you follow the path of, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what society tells me, or friends and family, this is what I'm supposed to do, you may do it, you may have some success, but you're not going to be fulfilled. What you have to do is you have to know what you want. You have to feel it. You have to know it. It's got to be passionate. And when you find that, that's when you follow it. You have to listen to your gut. You have to listen to your intuition, which, by the way, is 95% correct. And once you find that, then you have to believe it. This is number 2. Once you know what you want, you now have to believe it. How do you do that? Because sometimes there's things that we want in life and we really do want them. We're passionate about them, but we don't know how to get there. So therefore, we don't believe that we can get there. Simple. You have to break it down. I use this analogy all the time. Goals are like staircases. You don't just get to a staircase, take one step and you're at the top. You have to take as many steps as that staircase requires. And it's the same thing with a goal. With something that you want in life. You have to break it down from way up there into manageable steps. Steps that you can believe in. And once you do that, you can see the path. And that's when the belief comes in. And you're like, oh, I can do it. Then you have your manageable steps. That brings us to number 3. Take action. So you've done number 1. You now figured out what you want. It's what you're passionate about. It's what you want to do. Then you've done number 2. You've broken it down into manageable steps, which allows you to believe it. You now know that you can actually do this. And now number 3, you have to take action. Just like the slogan from Nike, just do it. And actually a friend just hit me up with a little add-on to that, and it's just do it now. Because a lot of us are like, yeah, I'll just do it. But remember, you have to start right now. So taking action isn't taking action when you want or when it feels right. It's taking action every single day. If you're passionate about something and it's something that you want, you need to consistently have it in your sights. Consistency creates success. So every day have action plans on how you're going to accomplish your goal. You have your steps broken down, and now you break those down into daily action steps. Tom Brady, he's 40 plus years old, and he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And it's not because he's physically a monster. He's not physically gifted. Like, look at this picture. He is not physically gifted, but he's determined. He studies harder and probably studies more than anybody else in the NFL, and that's what keeps him at that level. He takes action every single day. So take action, all right, guys? That's how you develop a determined mindset. You know what you want, and you believe that you can do it, and then you take daily action steps to actually get it done. All right? So go out and accomplish your passions, your dreams, your goals. You're gonna have an amazing life. All right, I appreciate you guys. And remember, this is your life. Live it your way. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. And then hit the little bell, which will allow you to know when I do have new videos, which by the way, are every single day, as I do a daily mindset, which is a daily inspirational, motivational, and educational video where I tell you about my mindset that day and why it's important and how it can help you.